Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on the server. I'm gonna make this one quick, just cause, I don't know, not much has changed. It's only been a week since I last recorded. There are some upgrades though. Nothing that I've built. I haven't really played much on the server. I don't know if this was here last time. I built a secondary fish farm. It hasn't gotten much use just cause I only built it just in case we had two people who needed to use the fish farm. As of yet, I don't think we've had that issue. Yeah. At some point, Andre pranked this general area. He pranked two areas, actually. He pranked this area, the place between me and Oliver's area. He pranked the zoo, and he pranked Mitch's place because me, Oliver, and Mitch have been calling him Anders. Now he wants to say hi. Look at this conversation. I joined. He says no. I say, excuse me. He says, I said no. And I was like, why? He says no again. So I'm like, okay. I don't understand this dude. I've never met this guy before. This is the first time I've ever seen him on the server. I mean, he's obviously been here before me. No. But I've never met him. So I've had no communications with him. Anyway, let's take Hermider. I don't get this guy. I think some progress is made on that house. I think it's generally done. I know Zach added a roof. That's nice. And I think I don't think he really put anything inside it. His hole though. He's made progress on his hole. Like, suddenly he wants to talk. I think it's been a month. I'm not sure on that. Zach made way more progress on the hole. He's actually like, he has it all. He's got the whole thing worked out, the general layers, and it's not going any deeper than this. So, but other than that, nothing more. Oh my God, there he is. He's on the server, close by. I wonder what he's up to. Okay. Other progress has been made at spawn. Otherwise, nothing else. I don't think Mitch at his place made any progress. I checked Gold Cap's area earlier. No progress. I found out where I know where people's bases are now. Not everyone, but some people. And I know who owns them. Okay, Andre's made major progress. Like, holy shit progress. I understand this building now. That's how much progress he's made. He's focused pretty much only on this and not anything else, I don't think. This has been his main project. I'm pretty sure he was making this while I was with him when he recorded his video. He was working on that villager there. I still think he should make the head taller. Even if it is touching the roof, it just looks weird. Yeah, hi. Other than that, oh, here, this is probably the biggest build on the server. Remember that big flat of land that I saw? What's this? I don't know what he's prepping for, but okay. This flat of land and that nice treehouse that I liked earlier is owned by Sean Duckman. And I'm pretty sure that he's been known to do really big builds. And this is the big, oh god damn it, this forest is not tree friendly, horse friendly. I don't know what I said there. Anyway, he's been working on a giant fucking arena, and this place looks like rad. I can't wait to see once it's like more progress has been made on it. So far I think like half of the outer walls are done, so I want to see what it's like when it's actually done. So all of this area, this too, all of this is owned by Sean Duckman. So he's made a lot of progress. I don't think anything's changed up there, so there's no need to go up there. I might as well do something useful, but something I don't need to focus on too hard, while I talk about what I want to talk about. You know, the whole point for this episode. I want to talk about school. I want to talk about the general reason why I haven't recorded a lot, other than the weekly video. Like, why I keep saying in every weekly video that I'm going to start another series. I'm going to do more pixel art videos, but they've never come. This is going on, I think, for a month now. Or even more, probably. I keep saying that this will happen, this will happen. I could also talk about... Sorry, that rabbit looked weird for a minute. The Legend of Zelda series and when that's going to return. I just want to update on things and give a reason for this. But... first off, we're gonna head to the zoo. There are 3 signs that were, you know, focused on me, Mitch, and Oliver. So I'm gonna do my part and get rid of one of the 3 signs. And might as well get rid of the zoo because that one's further away. Although, yeah, I'll get rid of the zoo one. This is... Fuck, it doesn't really matter, because we both technically own this land. I just need blocks of some kind. Okay, I'm sure Oliver has some sort of blocks in here that I can use. Yeah, I'll just grab the sandstone. I'll grab the sand, too, actually. Actually, fuck the sandstone. Sand will be quicker, because then I can get rid of it really fast. Okay, I'll head over to the thing, because I'm pretty sure Oliver's... When he last logged off, he was in this area. I can't confirm that. But if he wants to get rid of this one, I will go over to the zoo and get rid of that one. I figure I should be responsible for at least one of these signs. The prank was also, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but that's common. I'm still thinking of the word, but I'm gonna just have to forget it. Anyway, let's actually talk about the reason why I haven't recorded, and most of which is school and laziness. Laziness can be a very big factor in the fact that I haven't recorded, but it's also because when I don't have when I don't have a certain amount of time to do things, I tend to get really lazy and use the time I have for stuff that there's a chicken in here, for stuff that I want to do. Stuff that I want to do would be just watching YouTube. That's generally my definition of being lazy, is just looking for content to watch. I don't even play video games. I need to put effort into actually playing. YouTube will be a priority over playing games. There's a game that I bought recently that I've wanted to try out, but my laziness is literally stopping me from attempting to play this game. I don't understand my laziness sometimes. It makes no sense. And some people could even think, you're weird. I know, okay? I understand that I'm weird, but I don't want to be weird. These are just weird, it's weird decisions I've made that I have issues unmaking. Okay, where? There it is. You have been pranked by Anders, not Andre. Huh. Wonder why. I understand that your name is Anders. And you refuse to be called Andre anymore. We understand that. We respect that decision. But yeah, school has been taking up because, let me tell you, school has been starting to stress me out. I'm generally pretty good at avoiding stress, but school has begun to really get to me. Oh wow, I nailed it. I got right above it. Okay, I actually need to focus a little bit so I don't fucking die. School has been getting to me. Just not like the number of assignments. The number of assignments aren't even... And I'm gonna die. Oh! Or I didn't. I'm fucking great. How the fuck do I get rid of this now? Well, Might as well just do another one. Like I said, it hasn't been the number of assignments. It's just been the difficulty of the assignments. Like, let me explain. There was one assignment. You know what? It's hard to explain. Let's just say I did not have the information that I required to do this, or there was a misunderstanding with the assignment. Something that I didn't understand about the assignment. And I generally got a pretty bad grade with it because I had a lack of understanding what I really needed to do. Or I couldn't find the information I needed for the assignment. Then there was... This one is an assignment that I haven't done yet. Not because I'm lazy, but he's done an awful job at describing what we're supposed to do. He did not leave a very good rubric. He just said, look up how to do this assignment and then do it. Like, it's not like, this is how you do this assignment. He just said, do this assignment. He didn't really explain well on how we're actually, like, how to do it. He didn't leave a very good, like paper anywhere, somewhere online that we could look at so we know what we're doing. And I'm worried about this assignment because there's only 3 assignments left in this class. One of which is a research report, one of which is an annotated bibliography. That's the one which he has not explained well to do. In fact, he hasn't really explained how to do any of them. So, you know, that's interesting. You know, give out a bunch of assignments but not really explain what exactly we're supposed to do for them. So I'm a little worried for that, because I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing it. And there are only 3 of them left, and together all 3 of them are worth 50% of the grade. Like, one is worth 15, one is worth 10, one is worth 25. So, you know, it's difficult. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about that class in particular. It's probably the most worried class. Most class I'm worried about. Most of my classes, though, like, most of them I'm not worried about. I've been doing decent in most of my classes, and I'm not worried about failing them. Not at all. But some of which, you know, I am. But, you know, like I said earlier, motivation is eventually the house of the Falcon. You know, the 4 Falcons, me, Mitch, Zach, and Oliver having a house in the future, and that's the biggest motivation I've got right now. But, you know, even with the motivation, I have my limits on what I can do. I have certain things preventing me from being successful, but I'm gonna try not to let them get to me. I gotta talk about time. Like, when I plan to actually record these videos that I have promised. Might as well actually put this here, because we're gonna need this in the future anyway. Might need that cobble. Thanks, Anders. I thank you for that cobblestone. We may actually need it in the future for something. I have a lot of food on me, by the way. I'm good at that. Okay, so I've decided the Harry Potter series, which I definitely want to record. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put it on hold for a little bit, and I will record it when I have time. Like, once things really begin to die down, when things start to slow down, and I really feel motivated to do this, I will attempt to do this Harry Potter series. The pixel art series. This one is interesting. I want to do the pixel art series very soon, and the reason for it is when I get stressed, I tend to do certain things to cope with this stress. If some things don't work, I move on to other things. One of which is I create. Whether it's designing an original character, which I've done in the past. A lot of times that I created certain characters that I probably haven't spoke about online, it was because I was stressed. Who knows? I could have been stressed when Mexpowers came to tuition. I could have been stressed when I developed his son, Nathan Powers. Who knows? I don't remember. But they could have come because of stress. I'm not saying that I'm going to go and develop another original character. But I'm saying I need to create something. I need to build. That's how I get this stress out. You know? Build something. Use my imagination. Because my brain is filled with things that I just need to take out of it. To kind of unload. That's how I see it anyway. So, Oliver's on, interesting. Maybe he's gonna use the fish farm. So the pixel art series. The pixel art series is kind of a good way for me to do this, because I can build an ad, because that world, that pixel art world, that's like a pride and joy of mine. Like, it's hours of my work that I've done, and I feel, you know, if it were gone, I'd feel very depressed if I lost that world. Like, yes, it's a video game. Oh, how can you feel depressed? You lost a video game world. That's hours of my life. And because it's such a good way. Let me turn the sound down. I think I have blocks on high. Oh no, I don't. Let me actually turn them down though, because this might be a little loud. Because that is such a creative base, like that's my most creative thing when it comes to Minecraft. Like, that's my strong suit. I'm good at doing those pixel art videos. And I feel very creative when I do them, you know, because some people could think, oh, it's easy to do pixel art. You just take a sprite, you look at it, and you know, make it. But I still feel I can understand the creative aspect to it, because I am picking out... Minecraft has its limitations. There isn't every color, you know? So I'm picking out the colors that I need to recreate it, and I'm not using any MC Edit. I'm not using some sort of program to tell me which colors are best. All of that comes from me. I decide which colors I think matches that best. And sometimes I'll doubt myself. Sometimes I'll think, well, is that the right color? And eventually I'll change my mind. I've done it in the past. And as new blocks get added to the game, I change my mind again. I'll say, this color is better. So I will actively change it. I feel there is a creative aspect when I make those. You know, even though it is just copying off a sheet. Like, I don't know how to make any of those off by heart. I need to have a picture next to me to do it. But I still need to decide which colors matches it best, put it all together, which some people could think is hard. For the smaller sprites, maybe not. You know, they're 8-bit, they're pretty easy to make, anyone could do it. But for the bigger sprites I've done, like, fuck, those are difficult. It took me an hour to do that, and it turned out looking nice. No one would dedicate their time to that. Probably because they, you know, don't care, but, you know, I do. I do. I find it fun, even though it is a pain in my back. It's sometimes a pain on my eyes, you know, but I still enjoy doing it. So the pixel art series, I have so many sprites. So many sprites that I want to do. I'm going to do so many Mega Man sprites. I'm going to do a handful, a pretty big handful of Mother 3 sprites after I finish the Earthbound series. I'm going to focus on Mega Man first. Not all the games, just the first game. I'm going to focus on the Mega Man games. Then I'm going to go back and finish the 4 main Earthbound sprites I wanted to finish. After that, I'm going to focus entirely on Mother 3. All of those sprites I'm going to do. I'm going to take my focus away from the future Mega Man games. After that, back to Mega Man games. And I still want to point out, even though, like, I don't say it a lot, if you have a sprite, people who are watching this, and I'll start to say this after my pixel art videos, if you have a sprite, whether it's a custom sprite, whether it's a sprite from a particular game, and you want to see it built, if it is in me, if I have the ability to build said sprite, I will attempt it. I do take requests, you know? I see it as a challenge. So, I will do that, you know, just for fun. So, that's that. Last thing to talk about before I finish up the episode here. Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is difficult to record because I'm recording it with Oliver, and it's one of those series where it's just me playing, but he's there. And we've recorded it 2 different ways. We've used... Okay, I'm out of dirt. I'm gonna go back. We've used Steam as, like, I broadcast Steam and he watches it, but then there's a 10-second delay. give or take. And we did another method, which we did 3 episodes for, which he was here for. He came over to my house and slept over a couple nights, strictly so we could record a bit and do other things. It wasn't just record. You know, we chilled out. We hung out. He has moved a little further away, but that shouldn't be an issue. And he's busy too. He has his own thing. He works some days till 10 o'clock. So recording that series is difficult to do. But I'm sure eventually me and him will work something out and we'll begin to record again. Because it's a good series. I'm okay playing it. And by okay playing it, I don't mean I'm good at playing it. I mean I don't mind playing it. I'm starting to get used to the game. And it's starting to grow on me. Although next time I play it, when that happens, I'll be completely rusty again. But you have to expect that. It's been, I think, a month or something. More than that. It's been over a month. I don't even remember the last time I recorded. It was probably in the summer at some point. And now it's getting close to winter time. So, I'm sorry. But it'll happen. It's just, it requires that both of us have the time to do it. So, you know, one of these days, it'll happen. Just, it'll take a while. And I think that's it. That's it for my channel right now. There are no other series planned. There are series, you know, that are just fucking rage quit. He's like, he's dead, he's gone. There are other series I want to record in the far, far future. Like, I mean very far future. Like, there are series that I've been planning on recording for, like, probably years. But they happen as time goes on. And I'm not going to give any examples. Just, that's how it is. I feel there needs to be more sheep in here. Anyway, that is it. That's all I want to talk about. And those are the important things that I need to talk about. I don't think I need to say anything more. Thanks for watching. I know this was pretty much just a talking episode, not a lot of gameplay. We did clean up that sign, though, that Anders left. We appreciate that you visited our zoo, Anders, but you don't need to leave your name here. We will leave a guest book, maybe, so that you can, you know, you can write down that you were here, you know? Just sign your name right underneath and, like, guests were here. You just need to sign Anders right there. It'll be great. Everyone can sign their name. I doubt that's actually going to happen. But you could find another way to sign your name, Anders. Just don't do it in big letters in the cobblestone sky that could potentially kill me. That almost did kill me. But I am good at this game in certain aspects of it. So I survived. Still rambling on. Gonna end this. Thanks for watching. If you liked this little episode, if it was informative, please press the like button. Comment down in the comment section below. You can request a sprite on this video if you have one in mind. And if you like my channel and you want to see more, like I said in this entire video, there will be more. One of these days, I'm gonna start recording shit again. But, you know, this won't last forever. Eventually I'll grow up and stop doing this. This is just a hobby at the moment. Eventually it'll end. So, while you can, you know, watch the content that comes out. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week where maybe I'll do a different game. Maybe I won't record on the server, maybe I'll do something completely different. Who knows? See you guys next week.